But you know that there's another thing, that's another variable that's causing tremendous health damage. And this is true, is that cigarettes, or I'm sorry, cell phones are the cigarettes of the 21st century. No question in my mind. Why? Because they're stealth. They're going to take 10, 20, 30 years to cause the damage. That's why I had you all put your phones in airplane mode. In fact, the World Health Organization classified it as a 2B carcinogen in 2011. So how do cell phones cause cancer? We don't know precisely, but there's some really good hypotheses. These voltage-gated calcium channels embedded in cell membranes, and with the highest density being neurological tissue like your brain, your heart pacemaker, your reproductive tissue, and they get activated by the EMFs. They release these calcium ions, which are a higher concentration outside the cell, and they release them inside the cell. The excess calcium actually stimulates the production of nitric oxide, which increases peroxynitrate and oxidative stress and secondary free radicals, which decimates cell membranes, cell proteins, mitochondrial membranes proteins, and DNA. So that's this excess oxidative stress. So it's important to know the mechanism, because if we understand how it causes it, we can limit the damage. There are two simple ways that we can limit it before we talk about the more important strategy, which is avoidance. First one, if it's the calcium channels that are causing the problem, then would it make sense to take a calcium channel blocker? Because that mitigates the damage. I'm not a big fan, I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of taking drugs. No way, no way. So I'm not taking a calcium channel blocker, but what's the natural calcium channel blocker? Magnesium. And almost every single one of us are deficient, just like most of the country is deficient in vitamin D.